Hello, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, intuitive messenger, and author. And this is the energy forecast and reading for Life Path 8 for April 2024. This is the energy forecast and reading for Life Path 8 for April of 2024. So welcome, Life Path 8. I am so happy you're here. So before we begin, let me just say that these readings are not predictive. I don't believe in predictions, and I do not believe in fortune telling. We are the masters of our own lives, and this space and place is about connecting you with your own personal power and giving you guidance from spirit about the energies that will be coming into your life for this month and how you can best work with them. And if the energies are a little bit more tumultuous, how you can best support yourself in continuing to work with them so you do not feel run over by and trampled by things that you have going on in your life. So we will bring that forward from spirit guidance to support you to work with the energies of life. So you're working with them and not against them, and you're allowing them to have the purpose they're ultimately intended to have, which is to transform you, hopefully, into a deeper and better version of yourself. So I've already checked with spirit, and the cards have been pulled, and spirit says they're good to go. So let's begin. So the first card, which we're going to call the anchoring energy or the overarching theme for the next 90 days of your life, is going to be the Three of Swords. Okay, don't freak out. This is going to be okay. So hold on. Let me adjust myself because obviously we're going to have to talk about some stuff here. Okay, so the energy of the month for the next 90 days is going to be the Three of Swords. So don't get freaked out about that. For those, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you already know what the Three of Swords means. Nobody wants to see the Three of Swords in their reading because they're like, oh my God, is somebody going to break my heart? No. But to me, it means, for sometimes it can be heartbreak ahead. But for me, there's some hurtful, piercing things that people have said to you that have really gone into your heart that you now need to become more aware of. And your heart is still hurting from them. That's what I'm going to say. Your heart is still hurting from them. Because look at this. Clouds, swords are about air, and these clouds are dark. So your thinking has been very dark and tumultuous about a painful situation where people's words pierced your heart, broke your heart. So that's the energy that you've been holding, and that is the energy that is around you. The next energy, interesting. Okay, the next energy is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is typically the sword of truth, but it's coming up as this in the second position, which is basically like the obstacle reverse position. And so it's saying now there's a space and a place where you have not been being the most honest and truthful with yourself. There's a space and a place you have not been being the most honest and truthful with yourself, maybe about how hurt you are by whatever this situation is. The next card is, makes sense, the World. Let me just finish saying the cards and then we'll get into it. So the next card is the World. Okay. In the dead center in the reading is the World. New beginnings. Things are ending and things are beginning anew. So what's probably ending is this. What's probably ending is this. This pain you've been carrying around, the piercing of whatever hurt you so bad, whatever words like really crushed you, crushed your heart and hurt you so bad, it's time for that to end. Yeah. Because then we have the Five of Wands, which is about conflict. Okay. And then we have the Four of Swords. Okay. So in this reading, out of 5 cards, 3 of them are swords. And I have said in other videos, and so you're going to get the same message, Life Path 8. In April of 2024, there's going to be a lot of healing of the mind. in April of 2024, and probably going beyond that, there's going to be a lot of healing of the mind, because people's minds have got to get right. They have got to get straight, and they can't be in this cloudy, muddled, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm saying, being very loose with their words, and hurting people and things like that. In all the readings I've done for April, this is the 8th one I'm doing. This, out of 8 readings I've already done, 6 had major themes of swords. 5 or 6, I want to say 6 had major themes of swords. There was only one reading I did that didn't have a theme of swords, and I think that was 7. But everybody else had a lot of, at least one sword card. Some people had 2 and 3, and you have 3. 8. You have 3. Okay? So you have 3. So this is to say that you're going to be working a lot for the next 90 days on your clarifying your thinking, stepping into your, I want to say, your power and your voice, and really doing a lot of discerning about the things that have hurt you, the way they've impacted you, the ways that you are blocking yourself and seeing situations and thinking about situations differently, and that you're going to need to take a step back in whatever ways you need to really rest and recalibrate so you can end some of the conflict you've been in. Because this is in the center of the reading, and this is saying to me, 8, it's time for a new beginning. Because what these cards are showing me is that you've been in a lot of pain. There's a lot of energy of pain, heartache, just like having a crushed feeling within about ways you've been treated in the past, possibly due to family, kinship relationships, maybe things your mother or your sisters have said to you that are making you feel like just not good inside, just not good inside, and that you know less than, and that it has created an energy of conflict around you, and there's some type of energy of conflict around you. But we're going to get into it. I'll be able to, I'll kind of, because I'm getting like more specific things this time. I'll be able to say whether it's conflict around, what the conflict is around. Yeah, a lot of swords. Okay, because you have the 3 of swords here. Yeah, yeah, just really feeling crushed. And you have in the obstacle or the reverse position, the 2 of swords, just the one of swords, the ace of swords. So just say that whatever this new truth is that's trying to be birthed, you're not allowing it to become forward. You are blocked. You are blocking a newer, better connection to speaking your truth, clarifying a new mental path, but particularly speaking your truth, and maybe acknowledging to yourself first and foremost the things that I'm getting around family that have really hurt you. Family, or the female relationships in your life, the relationships with women, maybe mothers, maybe maybe mothers or sisters. But I'm getting, it's a wound around feminine energy in your life. And really tapping into how much that has hurt you, and you've been blocking yourself from really speaking the way that it's hurt you in order to begin a new path forward. Because it really has wounded you. I'm really feeling that it has really, really wounded you. Yeah, I'm definitely getting it around women and like sisters and family relationships. Yeah, maybe the women in your family are catty or mean or just like casually cruel. They say mean things and they don't feel like, basically they're like a bunch of bitches. Excuse my language. But you're just supposed to take it and accept it. So that's tough. But Spirit is calling for you to change. Spirit is calling for you to step into your power and begin a new cycle and be like this figure here who's rising above the world and its gross complications and charting a new beginning for yourself. And it's time to, there's a lot of energy of conflict around you. And what I'm getting is that you have conflict around you in your relationships, mainly with women and family members or sisters and mothers. And that it's really what I'm getting, there is an energy of conflict around you, and that you need to step out of that energy of conflict. You need to, let it go. Not let it go, excuse me, strike that. I don't mean let it go because it's hard when it's family. You have to appreciate how much it has hurt you, and you have to understand within yourself, you're not worthy of being hurt that way. You don't deserve to be hurt this way. And it's time for you to realize that you're not serving yourself by staying in this energy of conflict. You gain absolutely nothing from it. You're like, oh, well, these are my sisters. Oh, this is my mother. Oh, this is my cousin, auntie, whatever. If it's hurting you and or if it has hurt you that badly and it is continuing to hurt you and be such a festering wound for you, that it's coming up in the cards, that means it's no longer serving you, and that it's time to move on. And understand that you can step out of the energy of conflict, and that it does nothing for you. It does absolutely nothing for you. And I think we've been indoctrinated to be like, oh, well, this is just what a relationship means. No, it doesn't. Relationships don't always mean conflict. And I know, especially on Earth, and especially in the United States, and especially in the Black community. If you happen to be Black, I know people are different ethnicities, but I'll speak to the Black experience and say, we've been indoctrinated that this is what's normal and this is what we should do, and we just have to deal with it. But that's false. It is not true. That's an old paradigm, and that all of humanity is leaving the paradigm of conflict. All of humanity is leaving the paradigm of conflict because it is not going to be the vibration we're stepping into as the new earth unfolds. So we all have to leave behind the paradigm of conflict, and that somehow conflict is justified and should be accepted. We're all leaving that paradigm behind. And so Spirit is saying, when you do that, you're going to retreat, and you have one way that you specifically are going to need to do that is you're going to have to fall back. You're going to have to rest, you're going to have to disengage, and you're going to have to recalibrate. And this may be new for you because you may not be used to disengaging and recalibrating. You may feel like, oh, I can't do that. What will they think of me? Are they thinking of you when they hurt your feelings? Are they thinking of you when they wound you with their words? Can they feel the spirit crushing feeling that I'm feeling for you right now? No. So don't worry about them. Take care of yourself and give yourself the rest, the reset, and the recharge and the restoration that you need to heal yourself and heal your mind and heal your heart. Because out of 5 cards, you got 3 swords, and at the center of the reading is the world. That means some things are coming to an end. Some things are coming to an end, and you're being prompted to begin again. You're being prompted to begin again. And I want you to embrace this new beginning. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say. I mean, they've been talking this whole time, but let's see if they want to say anything else. Don't be afraid of the 3 of Swords energy. It's time to pull the swords from your heart. It's time to pull the swords from your heart. Pull them from your heart and allow the wound to begin to close. Don't stick this Ace of Swords into the ground and feel like it's the best place for it to be because you don't want to speak your truth. You don't want to be honest. You don't want to cut through the veil. You don't want to pierce the people who've pierced you. You don't want to hurt the people in the way that you've been hurt. And this is the Ace of Swords is not about hurting people. It's about speaking your truth and piercing the veils that so that you can think clearer and so that you can navigate situations in a better way. So the Ace of Swords is in the reverse to say, you really want to stick this sword in the dirt so you don't have to deal with things. But what you really do is look within and see that what you're really doing is blocking yourself from really thinking about what's really going on, assessing it in a new way, and going in a new direction. Don't be fearful of doing that assessment and going in a new direction because the energy of the world is here to support you. Spirit, what would you like to say about the energy of the world? Beginnings, new beginnings, the end of cycles, a rebirth. Yeah, new beginnings, ending of cycles. Spirit is saying this is a new beginning for you. Spirit wants you to have a new beginning, and they're encouraging you to embrace the new beginning. Spirit is saying, aren't you tired of being in conflict? Aren't you tired of carrying this heavy, heavy thing around inside of you and saying you're doing it for your family, you're doing it for this person, you're doing it for this reason? Spirit is saying this conflict that you're in doesn't serve you. Spirit is saying step out of the energy of conflict. And that you're going to need a lot of rest, Four of Swords. You're going to need a lot of rest because Spirit is saying you need to do a deep, deep reset. A deep, deep reset. That is what I'm getting here, that you need to do a deep, deep reset for your mind. Is there anything else? Just that there's a lot of air around you. There's a lot of swords energy. And there's been a lot of mental conflict in your life with other people. And Spirit is saying it's time for that to end. Okay. 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 So this is a little heavy. So let's go to the angels and have them give us have them tell us how they can support you in where you are in your journey right now. Angels. One card for Life Path 8. One card for Life Path 8. And Life Path 8, what I want you to do is I want you to watch this video. And if you made it this far, I want you to go back to the beginning and watch it again and take some notes. Take some notes about the things you're challenged by and how you can support yourself and the things that resonate. And I want you to keep them on your radar. Keep them in your journal. Keep them as mental signposts so that you can support yourself during this time of change and transition that you're in. Like that. I think I actually saw the card I was supposed to pull for you, but I shuffled it back in the deck. My bad. Okay. Yeah. So I'm being told to go back and get that other card. One card I pulled is Ask and Receive. Okay. Other card. Where is she? The Spirit wants you to clear, cancel, and release some things. These cards are so beautiful. I love this deck. Where are you? Of course, she's I'm sure she's clear, cancel, release. Of course, she's isn't that always the way? I'm sure she's like that. Like seriously? All right. Okay. So we have ask and receive and clear, cancel, and release. So Spirit wanted me to pick this card for you, and this is the one I pulled on my own. Ask and receive. Let's see what Spirit is saying about that. Asking you shall receive. Your angels wants you to know that help is available. You're being encouraged to shift your perceptions and recognize that even in the most difficult of circumstances, just feels like you've been in, a miracle is possible. Whatever miracle you need, it is available to you now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that you may have been blocking support by saying no to the things you wanted to say yes to, and asking you to change that now. When you begin to say yes to the experiences that light you up, you usher increased levels of support into your life. You may feel that your prayers aren't being heard, but this isn't true. The angels have heard you and are and are suggesting you take time to assess where is your work or angels have heard you and are suggesting you take the time to assess where in your work or relationships you may be creating barriers to success. When you are open to seeing and doing things differently, you will experience the answers and miracles you need. You are being encouraged to pray from a space of gratitude now. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you align your energy with the miraculous. Heaven is encouraging you to welcome support in all areas of your life, and especially with this energy of heart healing, grief, heartache, family strife, conflict. Please call on the angels. You don't have to go through this alone. And so we convince ourselves that we're doing everything. And so how it's so and we mess ourselves up and we feel even worse inside. So please don't do that anymore, Abe. Clear, cancel, and release. We're clearing out old energies. You are being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative or challenging people. See, this is the card Spirit wanted you to have, but I ignored it. Oh, right. We always do that. It's the card Spirit wanted you to have. I ignored it. Got this one. Very supportive message, but this is the real message you were supposed to receive. Okay. Because this is just what we were talking about. You are being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative or challenging people, situations, or events. It's time to release any old ideas, negative thought patterns. We talked about that, or even sarcastic comments you may be using to put yourself down. Angel wisdom wants you to recognize and realize the power of your words, thoughts, and intentions. If you are saying something, even jokingly, about yourself that may have a negative effect on you or express something you wish wasn't real, you are being encouraged to be more loving towards yourself. Angels are guiding you to clear, cancel, and release anything you no longer want or need in order to make more room for love, positivity, and peace. The extended message. Whenever you have a negative thought or say something that you wish you hadn't, you have the capacity to remove that idea or energy from your own energy by saying the powerful affirmation, clear, cancel, release. Angels are ready and willing to help you clear anything that could be standing between you and your inner peace, including conflictual relationships. When you draw this card, you are being encouraged to clear any clutter from your life. If there is dust building up or stuff accumulating in your home, office, car, or anywhere else you spend time, clear it now. When you clear physical space, you clear psychic space. Making these simple changes will clear your energy and open you up to experiencing a sense of clarity and freedom. And the first thing you have to clear, cancel, and release is your thinking, because you got a lot of air cards, and working on your mind and your thinking is going to be of paramount importance. Paramount, like big, huge. So I hope this resonated with you, Life Path 8. I know you may be dealing with some intense energies right now, but know that the angels are surrounding you. Spirit is always there to guide you, offer its wisdom. So call on it. Um, Please listen to this video, take the words to heart if they resonate, so that they can help to guide you through this thing that you're going through, whatever it may be. So I'm sending you many, many blessings. If you'd like a more personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Again, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. We're trying to grow the channel. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear what you think of all this or any feedback um, that you want to share with me, because I love doing these readings and it makes me very, very happy. So I wish you all the best life path 8. Please take care of yourself in the best ways you can, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.